It's about a process that I'm so excited to share with you called the inner workout. And I started, 12 years ago when I hit my brick wall and I got sick and tired. And the details don't really have to matter because we've all been to hell. That's why we all look familiar at some point in our life, because we've all been to hell many times in our life. But when I reached this devastating place, I didn't know where else to go. So I went inside. And this wonderful process came to me as a gift, the mystery of where it came from. I say it came from God, but whatever you believe in, what is the higher power, there is something that is very powerful in our lives, and I call it love. And when it came to me, I learned how to face my fears, how to embrace my pain, and how to get to know my love. And we have all of that in common. We all have fears, we all have love, we all have hurts, and we all have peace. But we can't connect to our love, and we can't connect to the peace when we have barriers to that love. So it's up to us to find a way in our life, and that's why you're all here, to find out what I use. A tool, an exercise, a practice, a daily practice that I use every day so that I can be more connected to me. And it doesn't just stop today. It's forever and ever. We need to find our own love anyway. Do we all know that yet? Because I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find it in success. Could you? Can you? For a moment. Could you find it in somebody else? Is it somebody else that's going to give you the love? Maybe for a little while. If you don't take care of your issues, the barriers come up, and that's what causes separation in your life. You know, I then had children, and I thought my children were going to fill that void. That doesn't work either. So when I got sick and tired, when my life crashed, I had to find another way. Because the way I was dancing in life, in relationship, as a woman, I felt like a failure. I lost my business. My youngest daughter decided to go live with her father. I was married twice by that time, so I had lots of relationship experience. I wanted to be married. I wanted to have a family. Why wasn't I attracting relationships that wanted to stay in my life? I was needy of love. I wanted someone else to fill that void. And then I got mad about it and sick about it. And I had to end up looking for it myself in me before I could actually find a partner that was living the beloved with me. This process took me a little time to learn for myself, but I felt a difference right away. I didn't know that I would be sharing it with the world. I really didn't. I thought this was a gift just for me. And then people started to say to me, Colleen, you're so different. You're so calm and you're so peaceful and life has really shifted for you. Can you teach me? I believe that all of our emotions that we all have, okay, we all have love and peace. That's easy, isn't it? But we also have fear, and we have anger, and we have resentment, and we have self-worth issues. I mean, we can get up in the morning and get ourselves put together and look great. But what's really happening inside? How do we really feel about ourselves? That's what self-worth is. And that's where we find our fear is. Fear of not being loved, fear of being disapproved of, fear of disappointment, fear of being alone, fear of loss. So we all have these fears. We've all been there. So everything I'm talking about with you that I've experienced, I'm sure you have too. What makes us all different is how we behave. How we behave when we have anger. How we behave when we have fear? What do we do in our life when we get triggered and suddenly the emotions come up in our body? This process helps you stay emotionally fit. It doesn't matter what aspect of your life you're going to talk about. You're going to bring these emotions into every aspect. Your personal relationship, which is most important, that you have to take care of. And I'm going to teach you how to do that, what worked for me, so that no one else has to take care of me. You see? Then I don't have to ever be disappointed. And then what happens when you make the shift in you, your relationships start to shift. Because you're not going to demand or control anyone for love. Because the love is in you every minute of the day. But what stops you from feeling it is your own barriers. What this process does is help you release those barriers. That's the emotional workout. That's the inner workout that you can do so that you can leave your home and walk into every experience, every relationship, every aspect of your life open and connected to all that you are. And so that you can inspire your children and your family and your partner, because you don't need them to make you happy. Because you will then attract the love and peace and happiness in your life because you are already living it.